ladies and gentlemen. I'm your host, Big Mike, the host. Hopefully one day the co-host. Well, not the co-host, but one day the host with the co-host. I'll never be the co-host of my own show. I promise you that. But boys, I'm trying something different. I got a new microphone. And I'm gonna test that out real quick. This is me picking it up, holding it, setting it down. You might hear static. I'm also recording off my computer because I got the Anchor app, which you'll hear in my quick ad in the beginning of the show. But I tried to record it through the Anchor app on my laptop, but the audio does not save and then it deletes itself and it doesn't post to YouTube or whatever. So what I'm doing is recording it off my computer, saving the file, putting that file, and then hopefully they're able to do it. If not, then I'm just going to record on my phone. So bear with me, guys. Second of all, what's up? Happy Thanksgiving. This show was recorded earlier than I wanted, but that's fine. I'm getting it done now because I'm busy tomorrow. I work all day. Friday, I got stuff going on. Saturday's the fight. So I'm going to record now. If I mess up, if I stutter, if I get matches quick, it might be a quick podcast, but bear with me, guys. Today we are talking about AEW Dynamite Wednesday night. First match of the night was Hangman Page versus John Silva. I'm a fan of John Silva. I always like John Silva. He is, to me, great in the ring, great on the mic, funny. And the reason why I like him so much is because I started watching him on AEW's YouTube. I think a lot of people. Sorry about that. I started watching him on AEW. It's Big Elite's YouTube channel. That's where I started watching him. That's where I fell in love with this character. To me, it was funny. It was great. Good stuff. John Silver lost that match, which honestly I'm not surprised that he lost because it's Hangman Page. Hangman Page was just a Tag Team champion who recently just lost and was in the tournament to fight for number one for the World Heavyweight title. So I'm not surprised that he lost. Lost last week too. 0-2. After that, they had Will Hobbs destroy. I think it was Keith Lee. Lee Johnson, sorry, not Keith. I don't know why I said Keith Lee. Lee Johnson. Destroy him. Beat him up. Taz cuts a promo wanting the FTW championship being recognized. He wants to be recognized as an official title of AEW. They cut his mic, and he makes Justin Roberts give him another mic. He threatens Tony Khan and Keith Mitchell, and they cut off Taz's second mic. Cody comes out from the back, asking what Taz is doing. Cody says Taz is wasting time and that they can settle it next week. Taz says next week he's going to do the same thing. Hobbs and Starks are going to beat Cody and Darby, but tonight he wants the FTW title to be recognized. Cody understands and says he'll run it by the rest of the management. Taz doesn't believe it, and he pretty much doesn't believe what Cody's saying. He doesn't think they're ever going to recognize it. Cody then talks about Taz's son, Hook, and he questions that your son really wants to be a professional wrestler, but he's training with me and not you. That kind of made Taz pissed. Taz said that's messed up. He went too far. And as Taz kind of dropped the mic, he was walking away. And then Cody was asking them to cut the show, cut it, go to commercial. And then Taz put him into Taz's mission. I really liked this segment. It was really good. I'm a fan of Taz. It just brought back memories when Taz used Taz wrestling back in the day. So it was really good. Really good match. Top Flight went on a tag team match against TH2. I'm a big fan of Top Flight. I watched them wrestle a few times in Dark. Saw like one or two matches of them independent thing. They remind me a lot of the Young Bucks. Big fan of them. Liked them a lot. They looked good in the ring. They looked good against the Young Bucks. They looked good tonight. They lost again to TH2. TH2 put them in the submission and then held the submission. The bell kept ringing, and they wouldn't let go. The Young Bucks came out to help, and they ran up the ring and ran away. Kenny Omega had an interview. He said last week has given him time to reflect. He says that a year ago he was nursing injuries Moxley gave to him. A year later, Moxley is now be called the best in the world. Omega wants Moxley to leave that garbage wrestling at home next week and fight like a man. Omega talks about how he listened very closely to Moxley, listened very closely to what he had to say, and that he doesn't think his dad's as tough as Moxley said, and matter of fact that Omega's dad could beat the shit out of Jon Moxley's dad. Jericho, next match of the night was Jericho and Jake Hager going 2-2 against SCU. Jericho and Jake will beat SCU. Inner Circle jumped them. Scorpio Sky came running out with a chair. And then Inner Circle left. They went back and forth for a little bit, then they ran out. The contract signing was next. Kenny Omega was introduced first, and during this entrance, Jon Moxley attacked Kenny Omega from behind. Moxley hits Omega with a paradigm shift on top of the belt. Moxley says he doesn't know who Omega sent to attack him, but the only thing that it has done is pissed him off. He says the only way Omega beats him is if Omega digs down and finds that Kenny Omega that everyone thinks he actually is. Moxley then signs a contract and walks away. MJF calls Kazarian a coward for hitting him with the sucker punch. Jericho says that they beat SC fairly. Jericho challenges Kazarian to a match next week. And if that match actually happens, I think Chris Jericho will obviously win. Hikaru Shida hit the running knee to defeat Anna Jane, and to retain the AEW Women's Champion. Shida is celebrating on the ramp until can't say her name. The girl that looks like a vampire with the blood, it's a zombie. She came out and she grabbed the title. I'm guessing next week they're gonna have a match. With the help of Henning Kingston, Butcher and Blade defeat Phoenix and Pac. So the main event was Phoenix and Pac versus Butcher and Blade in the tag team match. Eddie Kingston interfered and Butcher and the Blade defeated Phoenix and Pac. In the main event, Butcher and the Blade and Kingston beat down Death Triangle. After the match, Kingston DDTs Pac on the steel chair twice. He goes for the third time, but Lance Archer makes his way out and takes out Blade and then Butcher, and then Kingston attacks Archer from behind. Archer overcomes this and is about to chokeslam Kingston until Butcher saves him. Death Triangle take out Butcher, and Blade and Kingston is able to escape from Archer. Really good show. Well, it was okay. Next week is Jon Moxley versus Kenny Omega. Honestly, picked up my mic to hold it, kind of just to chillax and talk with you guys as a family. Yes. I hope this sounds good. So, we have Jon Moxley versus Kenny Omega for the title. Next week, I honestly think that Jon is going to lose. He might call me stupid, he might think I'm silly. Let me tell you why. So, honestly, Jon's about to have a baby with Renee. As you guys don't know, last week, Jon Moxley said that his wife's pregnant at home. I honestly think that Jon Moxley's going to lose it to Kenny. It makes sense. A year ago, over a year ago, when Jon Moxley made his debut, he attacked Omega. They technically never had a legit match. They had that one match, that Sensation match that technically did not count. So they never had a legit match. This is the first time they're going to have a real match. I think it's just the best time for Jon to lose it. Give it to Kenny. The whole Elite will have it. Young Bucks will tag Kenny's the title and then make it go heel. That a lot of people want to see. Then, not only that, but they also are going to New Japan. Well, John Moxley is to defend his belt at Wrestle Kingdom. That's another reason why I think that John will lose the belt. Makes sense. Take a break off of wrestling for a while, hang out for a day with the kid, and just have a good life. Take a break. I do think he'll be back though. Not sure who SCU is going to fight. Not sure who the champions are going to fight. The Young Bucks. I don't know if they're going to have a rematch clause match or what. I know it's not really pay-per-view, but they're kind of treating it like a pay-per-view, kind of. Some big matches are happening. Also, I'm going to be trying something new. If this works, I'm going to probably use Discord and start recording audio through Discord or something, figure that out, and then post that onto Anchor, and then have co-guest every other week. I want to have guests for every time I have a prediction type video, because I think January 2nd or 3rd I'm going to post my prediction video for Wrestle Kingdom, and then on probably not until that Thursday or Friday I'll post the results, because it's going to be a long one. Also, in the news, I recorded this podcast like 20 times. I am hoping this works, because if this works, then next week it will be better. I'm trying to think what else I had to say. Oh, by the way, my buddy DC that I told you guys about last week, David, he has a manga he's making or writing. I want to put that in the description in my YouTube video, which will be posted later today on Thanksgiving. Take a look at that. My buddy Dion, if you guys are into music and you like rap, you like that kind of stuff, check it out in the description. Leave a like, let him know how you guys feel. And please, 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 please don't hate. Be nice. I want to once again thank all my fans who are still here. I have been going back and forth with my podcast for probably about 2-3 years now, and I keep getting, not hate, but like, my buddies are telling me, stop saying you're going to be back, do it. So I did, and I brought me a microphone, I got me a headset, and I'm going to start doing podcasts seriously with a mic, where I sound more clear, I sound better, and I don't sound like this. And sorry, headphone users, but I just don't sound like so mothballed and like trash, and I actually sound decent. And if this works the way I hope it does, I'm excited for this. I'm excited for this new chapter in my life, and I'm not doing it to become famous. I'm not doing it to become big. I don't want to make money. I honestly don't care about that. I'm doing it because I truly love wrestling, and I just like talking to my friends. And if I could do this every week with you guys staying here and commenting and liking, I have 5 listeners on my Spotify or whatever. That means so much to me that people listen. And granted, that's probably 5 of my friends, but still, that's a start. They share it. Next week I'll have 6, then we get to that, I'll have 7, 8, 10, 20, 30, 40, whatever the case may be. I can't grow if I don't try to grow. And if I don't grow, then I honestly don't care. Like, this is just something I can say, guys. I have a podcast on Spotify. Like, it's so easy. And if you guys don't know, listen to my ad at the beginning and get Anchor, guys. All you gotta do is get Anchor, and Anchor does the rest for you. It is the easiest way to make a podcast. Like I said in my interview, said in my ad. But yeah, guys, like, love, favorite, follow me on everything, Instagram, Twitter, like me on Facebook. All the links for all that will be in the description below. My buddy Angelo Camacho, the host of the Camacho Show, I can't think of the actual name, I'm sorry. It's Football Talk on Sundays. Wednesday they have a show. He has guests, and it's good stuff. If you like football, he is way better at this than I am. This is just me having fun. Like, I'm not doing it to become famous. I'm doing it because I want my voice to be heard. Like, this Saturday, I might do a thing on Saturday about this. It's Mike Tyson versus Roy Jones Jr. It's Jake Paul versus Nate Robinson. Those are both two fights I'm excited for. There's another fight on UFC that night, but I can't remember. No, I don't got COVID. I honestly think Jake is knocking out Nate Robinson. I honestly think Jake will win. I got $20 on it. Hopefully I'm right. Guys, that's it for today, guys. I'm just rambling on. It's been 15 minutes. I hope you guys like, subscribe, favorite, do all that stuff. Do it all. Let me know in the comment section what you guys want me to talk about. UFC, boxing. I'm trying to get into it. I've been watching UFC for the last year. Boxing is the next one. Wrestling, obviously. My football picks, my fantasy, how I'm doing in fantasy. Let me know what you guys want to talk about. Follow me on TikTok. I'll put that in the description as well. Guys, thank you so much. Love you guys. Thank you for still being here. That's it. Bye. Bye.
Wrist so icy, wonder why she like me, bitch, I'm drowning.